Hello, saxophone players. So today we're going to work on our first 5 notes. We've got 3 of them already. We're going to work on a little exercise for you to be able to play them with long tone, long good tone, and then we are going to work on a composition exercise. So, last week we learnt that our first note is G. G lives right here on the staff, right? And that is with your thumb on the thumb pad on the back. 1, 2, and 3. I'll get closer to the camera so you can see exactly where I mean. That is 1, 2, and 3. The other pads you see lying around, like this little one, ignore them. Your main anchors are 1, 2, and 3. This note sounds like. Our second note that we learned is A. You remove a finger for A. You remove your third finger, the one at the bottom. Sounds like. Then you get to B, where all you have left is your first finger on that top key. B sounds like. They're your first 3 that we learned last week. Pulling out a metronome to warm up. 4 beats on each note. 1, starting on G. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 2, ready. 2, ready. There it is. That is what we did last week, covered in 2 minutes. The next note up, logically, is C. So when we talk about C, you're going to take your 1, 2, 3 that you have here, remove your first finger and your third finger, only your middle finger. Your middle finger on the middle key sounds like. Getting close to the camera so you can see. That is just your middle finger on that key right there. Not the top key, not this key up here, but the middle finger key, where when you play a G, your middle finger lives. Is that note. Now, the next one, again logically, is D. D is going to be the most confusing one we've done yet, because D makes you go 1, 2, 3, same as your G, and on the right hand makes you go 1, 2, 3 as well. So you're pressing your left hand 3 fingers and your right hand 3 fingers down, and then on the back of your instrument, this key right here is called the octave key. Right next to your thumb pad is the octave key. You're going to press that down. So it's thumb on the octave key, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it sounds like. And that is D. So you have G, which is just 1, 2, 3 in the left hand, to A, which is 1 and 2, to B, which is just 1, to C, which is only your middle finger, to D, which is everything, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and thumb on octave key. And there are your 5 first notes. Now what we're going to do with these 5 first notes is exactly what we did with the first 3 notes first. Pull out a metronome. 4 beats of each, rest for 4 beats, all the way up. 1, 2, ready. 2, ready. 2, ready. 2, ready, C. 2, ready, D. And there we are. Now I want you to do that up and down, at least 2 times in both directions when you warm up. If you set up your instrument, take some deep breaths, do some long tones, do the scale up and down twice. That will be 10 minutes of your practice. Right there, nice and easy. Now what I want at the end of this week is for you to write me a melody using those 5 notes. This is going to be an 8-note melody. They are all going to be quarter notes, so you don't have to worry about rhythm. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All you need to do is decide what notes. And the first note is definitely going to be G. You're going to start on G. Where you go from there is your choice. So I'm going to do an example right now. I'm going to start with G. Then I'm going to go up to C. Then I'm going to go down to B. Then I'm going to go up to D. And there's my first measure. Because if we're in 4/4, 4 beats per measure, a quarter note gets 1 beat. So we have do, do, re, mi, fa, do, fa, mi, so. Just the end of reading Rainbow. So I'm going to go from that D in the second measure down to B, up to C. Let's do that. Down to A, and then down to G, because I want to end where I started. So we have G, C, B, D, B, C, A, G. Have I used one of every note? G, A, B, C, D. Yes, check. Are they in a scale? Do they go straight up and down? No, that's the point. You don't get to write a scale. You're writing a melody. It has to be interesting. And if G is do, we have do, fa, mi, sol, mi, fa, re, do. Do, fa, mi, sol, mi, fa, re, do. I want you to sing your melody. Use your solfege syllables. G is do now. When you're playing in the G scale, G is do. And then once you can sing it to yourself, you're going to play it. Sorry, my mistake. 1, 2, ready. There it is. So that is my example of a melody, 8 beats, 8 notes. You have to use every note at least once. Don't play it too fast. I don't want ba 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 ba. Nice and slow at about 60 beats per minute. Do it cleanly, sing it for me, and play it. That is what I expect for you this week. Do not use the same melody as me. You have to be creative yourself. If you use the same melody as me, it won't count. If you have any questions, zip me an email. I'll talk to you later.